So, do you want to know why it's so expensive to build a fuel system with E85?
Why is that?
This is why. That's all I've used these jugs for. Look at this.
Uh-oh.
Oh, it's okay though. What's this? The redneck within me knows what to do. Woohoo!
What are we doing?
Leak-free seal, you just gotta hold it while you tighten. It's cold out here. So let's go get this ridiculously unneeded 70 amp relay. Be with you soon. Well, just made it over here. Oh, that's not gonna work. Bloopers. Well, just made it over here to Nichols Speed Shop. Woohoo! This place has saved my life more than you would know. Ethan Markland, giving you a shout out, man. You've always been there for me here. I think he works in inventory, but it don't matter. He's went in this shop a million times and been like, hey man, do we have it? Because this place is like an hour and a half from my house. But I live in BFE. All right, so what's up guys? I just come out of the mall and I got this Vote for Pedro t-shirt. And do you know why? Because I'm voting for Pedro come this Saturday to be baptized. Yeah, you're gonna get it, man. I'm coming for you. Well, today's been a pretty long process. As you can see, we got the appropriate apparel, an oil change, oil filter, a new return line, well, a new return fitting for my oil line, and the relay I needed for my fuel system, along with 30 gallons of some liquor, baby. Well, E85, but you know, it'll work. And guess what happened? Okay, we got all our parts, got it all worked out. We're about to put it together and realized that we left the knock sensor that I bought yesterday that came in today at 3 o'clock. And we picked up one order, this one. And this is supposed to be fuel resistant, probably better than what I had on it. That way that, you know, it won't eat it up and just cause a fuel leak out of the pump hanger. But dang it, man. We still forgot the knock sensor. I can't believe it. And I need a knock sensor because mine's faulty. That was hanging on the pigtail. And as you can tell, it was broke off. At least the motor's not like toast or something. I've figured everything out because I am a mechanic, an expert genius in this stuff. Not really. Let's put this thing together. Alright, so my choice of gear oil is Torco MTF. It's straight up made for Syncrotech. I've got a Syncrotech slash Mfactory, they're kind of the same people. 1st through 4th drag gear setup in my car. It's highly recommended to run this oil in it for that reason, so that's what I typically use. Now if you're not familiar with a K-Series transmission, the way that you fill the oil is from the side, right above the axle. It's kind of a nuisance to get to. So what I do is I take an old gear oil bottle, and it's been cleaned out as well, and with a little nozzle on top, I put a piece of hose on it. That way I can reach up into it, turn the bottle upside down, and just squeeze it, and it'll come out. So just like that, there's the fill hole. A little bit of a nuisance to get to, but as long as you've got some kind of bottle that you can put a hose on, it's not too bad. Just give it a good squeeze, you'll fill your transmission up. Probably not the best choice, but I've ran Pennzoil Platinum Full Synthetic 5W30 in this car since I've had it. So I must ask, do you think that I'm bold enough to pour this without a funnel? Oh, There. Look at that. Not a drop spilled. That's right. That's how we do it around here. I wonder why my garage is so filthy. So I was having this awful problem with running out of fuel at about 1/3 of a tank, if you will. So here's our resolution. We stretched it out approximately 1/2 inch. That doesn't sound like a lot, but it was pretty close to the floor of the tank as it was. And I figured the tank's like, you know, 2.5 feet wide by about 3 feet long. So obviously it'll help some, but we didn't want to go too far and end up not being able to put the fuel pump back down into the fuel cell. My dude David here fixed it for me. You know, vape life. But no, really, to be working with flux core on a MIG, it's pretty clean. And he's a really good welder. It's just the fact is, our equipment is kind of limiting. Man, we're running so late today, it's just unreal. We're getting on it though. We're getting there. Very close. Giving ourselves 1 hour to get up, get dressed, get our camera equipment packed was not a good idea. Just borrowed my friend's diesel truck and I didn't even think about it. I let it get frosted last night and I didn't even take the time to warm it up. So here I am. I'm gonna be waiting 10-15 minutes just to get it to warm up. Hi Cassie. What are you doing, Cassie?
Got me some coffee.
Got you some coffee?
Okay.
But anyway, we just got out here to the truck. We got it started up. We're just gonna let it warm up for a minute. So probably won't film on the way too awful much, but if I do, you'll get to see it. You know, we may be running late, but sometimes you got some essentials to get, like a Sprite, Coke Cherry Zero, and some Polar Ice, yeah, because we're gonna make some heat in that motor today. So have you ever been driving up the road and then your whole trailer goes and you look back and rubber's flying everywhere? I have. Man, just a short delay, that's all. Guys, let me hang it up real quick so I can change out this tire and get on to JT's because we're already running late.
Somebody else.
Absolutely. Thank you, sir. Appreciate your service as well.
Oh, it's my pleasure. Thanks it all.
Absolutely, brother. Now you take care. Have a good day. You know, it's times like these that I'm just so thankful for the place I live in. There's some really good people out there. That man just stopped, parked his truck behind me, and he said, hey, look, man, if we get hit on the side of the road, at least we got some coverage with this truck. Even gave me a pair of leather gloves, get all the old rubber out that I didn't see when I changed the tire. There's good people in this world, and I believe in it. We all need to be better people, really. Catch you guys at the dyno. Finally made it. Even though the tire blew out earlier, we got a new tire on the trailer. Went ahead and pumped it up too, just to make sure. So basically what's happened here, guys, is I got a little bit of resistance going, got it too hot. As you can see here, it melted the solder out, and they just about separated, actually. It seems that all's going well. However, at this point, my 3-port Mac boost controller is not really responding. We're at like 25%. We're gonna keep going till it responds or doesn't, but if it doesn't, I don't know what we're gonna do. Guess just have to figure it out. I guess during hibernation this winter, it's just decided to either kaput or we're just working it out. I don't know, we'll get there when we get there, okay? See where we're at now. Alright guys, so we're gonna let the car cool down for a minute. Then he's gonna work on getting the boost to come in a little bit earlier. We made the peak horsepower that we wanted to. I got 500 out of it. 505 to be exact, 369 foot-pounds of torque. I'm feeling good about it, but I'm like, oh my God, I'm running the Stock K series at 500 horsepower. So I bet there's gonna be a build coming soon. Let's just hope that it waits out long enough to buy all the parts. That would be nice. My God, move your mouse, man. I gotta see it.
Where's the keyboard?
Oh, my bad. It's in the car.
Under the laptop.
Jeez, man.
I told you to let it cool down so you make more power.
Okay, you're not kidding.
Think it was gonna do that?
I didn't know it was gonna raise 40 horsepower, no. All right, 545 and 375 torque. No, I did not expect
boost.
that at all. Same boost. How many degrees of timing am I running?
Don't worry about that.
Okay.
That's my secret.
He said, don't tell a soul.
Would you like some more boost or is that enough?
All right, guys, so you just seen it. Let the car cool down. We'd made 505 out of it. We let it cool down, let the air temperature get back down. Everything's cooled off. First pull out, it makes 545, 375 foot-pound of torque. I feel like I got a Band-Aid on something that needs about 20 stitches. That's how I feel about it right now. But I love you, Pedro. Vote for Pedro. Alright, so my gear choice of oil. We made the let's get the thing put to bed.
You tried too hard on that one.
I did, didn't I?
Yeah, you tried. Yeah.
Is that too hard?
A little less. A little less.
What?